Hey, I'm back. And let's get started. We've done games, we've done playing, we've done a lot of different things. One thing that we've lacked in, my friends, is tactics. So it's time for tactic time. We're going to do some tactics, okay? To know from the opening to somewhere in the middle game, what could happen and where it's going, because sometimes if you know a line in an opening, you'll be able to um, see, and then when the person deviates, or the when the board deviates, because you don't play a person, you play the board. When the side that you're facing, if you're white and black deviates from, let's say, the French, you'll know how to handle it. If you're white and white deviates from the London, and black knows about that, black will know how to handle that. There'll be tactics there. You do it, you win, and then you put a one in. You get the one, and the other side, whatever color it is, and whoever it is, it doesn't matter, gets a one, and you move on to the next game. So that's why we're going over tactics. Okay. So now, one second. Hold on. Hold on. Huh. Just give me one sec. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to make sure that everything's being recorded. It said something on my computer weird, and so I wanted to. One second. I wanted to make sure that I could record it so you guys could watch it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's go back like to 29. Then see here, here. Okay, gotcha. We gotta get back into this, get some points. Okay. Wow, think about this, the Owen defense. Let's go to 6. Move 11. A tactic. So, see guys, it could be really fast. All it is about deviation of a position and setting up for the correct strike time. There we go. Just look for the correct, like 30, 38, sometimes it's 38, sometimes it's 11. Just gotta look for the correct time to attack. And let's see here. Okay. we have the wonderful idea. This is cut off here, cut off here. This is cut off here. So let's see if we check here, he can run. And then we check that if he comes up here, we bring our queen up. And I believe that is mate. Let's give that a shot. Interesting. So he's going for that takedown, huh? Or sorry, lights out. We want to sound professional because we want to represent chess to the best of our ability. Let's see. Okay. See if we play check here. Okay, if I check there, he'll come here. Oh boy, boy, boy. There we go. Sometimes the simple just 1-2, it's over is the best idea. Don't go complicated like this huge line, okay? I think it was Petrosian said, they asked him, how many moves do you see into the future? 1. And he said, and they asked him why, because it's the best one. So if we see one more move ahead of whoever's playing, it doesn't matter. If we're playing the board. If we're able to see from our side one more move than the side that we're playing against, and it's the correct one, you win. That's basically what Petrosian's saying. So it doesn't. You don't have to see 500 moves into the future. That's I know extreme. We'll just say 10. Okay, we'll just say 10. You don't have to see 10 moves into the future. All you got to do is see one more move than what's being played, and if it's the right one, booyah, you win. Okay. Okay. Yes. I had a little brain lapse there for a second. I got to remember we have to go back to a certain point, then work towards it. Otherwise, you won't know where you're going. So, and where it came from. So, that's why I like I know licchess.org is they give you games. I know I said this probably on prior recordings. How they give you games that happened just recently, and then they allow you can even go back to the beginning of move 1 and see how the tactic got to this point, which is so stellar of an idea. That'd be nice if other tactic sites did that as well, because then that's the learning process that builds the bridge between the learning process that builds the bridge between learning and understanding. So you can learn a lot of stuff, but if you don't have an understanding of it, it doesn't matter. Like, think about this. You can learn how to tie your shoes, but if you don't know how the loop works and then you tie, you won't know how to do it every time, and you won't know why you do the loop or all that stuff. I know that's kind of an example of, a very common example, but just wanted to give you kind of an example that makes, sense that we all do. Okay, there. Okay. You just gotta look at the small nuances. See, that's why we go back to like 24, even though it's 30. Let's see if we play here. You just gotta think through these ideas, guys. Just remember, look, 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 look. It's there. It's there. There's ideas in every position. There's, like Bobby Fischer said it the best. You have to give something to get something. So if you get nothing, but you give something to be able, like, let's say you're white. If black gives something to you to, like, for a tactic, but black doesn't get anything out of it, that's not your fault. You just use that to do the tactic and win the game. So bishop comes back. Oh wow, snakies. You gotta be kidding me, huh? Oh, why didn't I see that? So you draw him in, and then you take. I gotta remember. See, art of sacrifice is important. Tactics are fun once you understand. Man, move 15. There's a tactic, so we'll go to 11. Takes. Smack. You're wondering, how did I see that? Well, I looked at the position and I thought, huh, what could be a tactic here? I'm like, this seems good, but it allows the queen to be unleashed on this knight. So if we play rook takes rook, right? Knight takes knight, knight takes rook, and bishop. Now we're threatening mate. I know what possibly could be the sitch too is we're also threatening. See, when this happens, we have two threats. We have a threat here, here, here. If he takes there, not a problem. We mate. If he plays here, what do you guys think we do? Okay, if you guys say night takes, that's more likely the best. Let me see, I want to make sure I did that right. Actually, queen, oh, queen. And then you come sliding right on in. And then you just bring all the pieces in. I see that now. Okay. So it's interesting to see what the computer says. Okay, move 20. Let's go to move start at move 16 and see what happened. Okay, guys, we're doing super good. Thinking here. Huh. I'll just take the pawn. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's just I'm just drinking some diet ginger ale. Okay, let's go back to 17 and see what the sitch is here. Let's go to 27 to see what we're dealing with here, guys. I'm going to switch to some water. Water's good. Okay. Let's see here. How how can we do this? Let's go. Okay, we already. One second. Let's go back. Do. Okay. Boom. Hmm. Trying to see if a pin here and then there doesn't solve the sitch. I'm gonna go with that. Because if let's say that he plays something like say he plays here, right? We can play here. And then when takes, and we win the knight. So he'll have to play something like I'm not sure. Actually, for the most part, I'm not exactly sure. We'll just say he plays here just for move sequence purpose. There you go. We've won a piece. Do. Let's see if I go here, here. I think I can get these pawns going. There's 15. Booyah, baby. Because you can't play there because of that. Gotcha. Okay. Miscalculation there. Hi. Hey. I'm glad you like it. It's a gift that I was given from the Lord to speak and do this, so I enjoy teaching you guys. Okay, let's see. Here. There. Okay, now see if we play rook takes there, check. And then I think we can actually move our knight, and that attacks. Do you want move suggestions? Oh yeah, that sounds good. If you guys would like to put some moves in, that's not a problem too. Yes, it's a good idea. Yeah. You guys are more than welcome to put move ideas in. See, I'm thinking if I play rook takes the bishop on g2, king takes g2, and then I could play knight to e3, forking the king and the rook. So, is there any really thing he can do? I don't see anything he could do, because even if he plays here, I can actually play there, or here, here, here. Even if he takes there, I can just go up. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Oh, wow. That's not correct. So that's not correct. What did it say? Oops. Oh, E. Oh, man. Mate threat rookie. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's it. I was looking at a tactic. I was thinking here, here, here. And if I move there, then I can move there, there, and I guess there's nothing more to do, is there? Well, there is this. There's that sweet tactic, and then here, and then takes, takes, and this is kind of what I saw. Yeah, and then if okay, there. And the correct move is there. Let's say he plays there. That's probably what he would play. Because like what you're saying, the knight's going to move in from here into e2. So at this point, we have to decide: is there enough? See, we can't really take with our queen, because if we took with the queen, there'd be check, and then there goes mate on us. So I think what they were planning was just the rook to come straight back down, and you win material. And then, like what you're saying, back up goes the rook to e2, and the mate threat is real, and so everything's operation checkmate time. You were right. You were correct. For some reason, I got just so tactic fork prone. I didn't see the pin and skewer and all that. And I should have looked a little deeper. Like, I got to remember what Emanuel Lasker and Alekhine say. If you see a move, knight east. Okay, right there. Yeah, if you see a move, yeah, need to also look for a better move. So let's take a look at knight e7 and right here. Okay, here. But first of all, we're in check, so we gotta handle that check sitch. So how can we do that? Because if we move up, he'll do a perpetual back and forth, back forth. Let's see. Okay, if we move up to h7, let's see what happens. Okay, king h7, queen comes and checks. If we intercept, queen comes over, check. And if we intercept, queen comes back, check. We could try Queen G8. Queen G8. Queen takes G8. King takes G8. Knight takes. King takes F1, and then he's got these monsters. So the only real thing I see that. Come on, come on, come on. And then, okay, king, then check. Remember, the goal is mate, not to win material. Sometimes I forget that. I didn't finish it out all the way far enough. That is funny. Okay, here. And if anyone would like to put some in, you're more than happy to do that. Okay, I just want to go back to 14 because I gotta see it I gotta get a better idea. And for some reason I didn't see it all the way through. There. Hold in the pawn structure. That's good. Takes. There. Okay. I'm thinking. Let's see. Bishop takes knight. Bishop takes bishop. Queen takes knight. And I think we're up, if I'm not mistaken, a whole piece. Is there anything better though? Because I don't really see anything better. I'm gonna. Huh. So I was thinking here. I don't know if we have enough material though. Then if he tries to come back there, then we win another pawn. Oh, you do have enough material now. You got 3 pieces for the queen, and that's enough material. Yep, that's enough material. I have to learn the use stream. $360p. And that is so it's low. I'll have to look into that. I'm not exactly sure how to actually do that. Sorry about that. Let me see. Oops, yeah, that's right. I gotta go back here. Okay. Okay, check. Okay, we're going for really good. Excellent. Okay, there. Attack. Check. Okay. I'm thinking that if I intercept here, there we go. Okay, let's actually go to 9 because okay, knight takes, pawn takes, takes. Push. Okay, you're attacking there. Attacks. So there, and there. Okay. Okay, this is a different one for sure. Not hot up here. Just 1 second, guys. Gotta take my sweater off. There we go. That's better. Let's see. Okay, A3. Something's telling me takes. If I take there, knight takes. Knight takes fork, queen, and rook. Oh, interesting. Here and there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now that was right. That was right. 100% right. Huh. Okay. Trying to think, do I retreat the bishop back? Where do I put the bishop? Where do I put you, my friend? Where? You have h6 that you can go to. Oh, let's see, h6. Interesting move. f6, I don't like that. There could be queen f6. That's potentially an idea. Oh man, I was thinking knight f6, but that doesn't work because that allows an exchange and takes. No, we do not want that to happen, not one bit. Because we're up a whole piece. Oh boy. Boy, 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 boy. We may win the queen. Let's see. Okay, if we play rook f4, that attacks the queen and the bishop. The queen takes, and we play check. But no, that doesn't work because then the queen could slide down here, And yeah, it would equalize. Oh man, man. Do you guys have any idea? I'm kind of like stumped here. Where to actually put it? The bishop. Maybe bishop pawn there. I doubt that, because then if you had played pawn here, that would be played. Queen to d8. Queen d8. Okay, queen d8. Let's give that a shot. Yep, that was right. Wow. Snikes. Queen d8. Well, I guess if you're wanting to reroute there, wow. That is in very deep. I did not see that. Wow. That was good. Really good. All right. Oops, right, that's right. I forgot, I gotta go all the way back. We gotta look to see what our plan is. Okay. Oh, I see. If we play, see, if we play rook takes the bishop on b4, rook takes, bishop takes, let's see, rook takes, bishop takes, and if pawn takes bishop, queen takes, because this whole, when that opened up, now there's a checking idea there. I'm gonna go with it. There we go. Because that takes there, there, the king moves, and there we go. We're up a whole piece. And up, yeah, whole piece, because that's not really doing anything. Okay, we're all right. Sweet. Okay. Alright, oops, yeah, I gotta do f4, f3, queen c6, d5, pawn d5, takes, 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 okay. Let's see if we play rook takes rook, rook takes rook, rook takes rook. If queen tries check, we could always block. So rook takes rook, if bishop takes, what if we play rook d8, attacks the queen? The queen is actually potentially, oh, even better. Rook a8 traps the queen. Oh wow, that was wrong. What did I? Oh my. My. This in. Undermining the D point 2 point. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Exactly right. I was just looking at what would happen if this is played. Then I have to realize that there, here, here. Huh. I'll have to. That was interesting, but I see what it's saying. It's actually a better bishop to c5 is actually better. At the same time, it takes the move out of. Oh yeah, I think just taking. I think just take bishop if trying to trap the. Okay, yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have to. You can't. You have to look for the thing that's actually right there. I was trying to force something that wasn't there, and I gotta remember not to do that. Let's see. See here. Oops. Oh yeah, gotta go to 8. That's right. Check. 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 Oh, here's mate. Yeah. Wait. Yes. There. There. There we go. That's mate. There we go. Yes. Oh, this is nice here. There we go. That's a pretty straightforward fork and win the queen right there. Wow, on move 8 there's a tactic? That's pretty darn impressive when there's a tactic there. I think it has to do with, I think the sacrifice, let's see. Almost 2,000 tactic. Yeah, close to. I'm getting there, getting there. We're getting there, guys. We'll get to 2,000 eventually. Let's see here. Okay. See if takes, then I can draw. Well, because I want so badly to drop a knight right here. But if I take, it takes. Okay, that does work. Because I had to take a look to see if I played here and he played there, I could play. Oops, wrong. I need to move the rook over. It doesn't matter because check, and that's checkmate. It's because of the queen here. The queen blocking the only entrance for the king to get out. So that's why taking, and he has to take. That's why he has to take. Yeah, It's those sacrifices sometimes that you have to look for. You got to be careful too. It usually occurs if the knight can't get to the bishop sacrifice works if a knight can't get here. Like if there's a pawn here and the structure's like that, and you have a pawn here that stops the knight from coming in, then the light squared bishop sac has a potential, especially if you have a knight here. You have to look. These are all patterns that uh, are out there. It took me a while to learn them. It's like, you have to be able to spot them, especially under time pressure. Like uh, Fabiano and Wesley So and those guys can instantly spot those. So it's not impossible. We can do that too. You just got to practice. We have this. We have the same brain, the same amount of brain space, and our brain is the same. We just need to work it. Like if you go to a gym, the reason people are big muscle is they work out over a long period of time and their muscles get big, 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 big. We just have to, the grandmasters have been doing it a long time, and so their spine ability for seeing things has gotten big over time. We can do the same thing. So it's not impossible. It's just you have to spot them and train your brain to keep recognition of them. Okay. Okay, takes. F3. Wow, he's so close to his idea. Okay, now that we see kind of what his idea is to play here, let's see. Is there a check that we could play? Because this dark square bishop's a pain. But if we can maybe check there. Oh, we win the rook. That's nice. Because that forks the rook and the king, which would make the king have to move, and then once we take that, we're threatening mate. I think that's more likely. Okay, anything? We can't move here because of that's checkmate. So only move is here. Let's see. Man, if we can get a queen here, knight, we can actually do a smother mate. If there was a rook here, and we had a knight here, and the knight here, the queen there, the king there, and it was, actually, I'm sorry. If the king was here, my bad, I forgot about that. Queen here, and then knight there, and it was our turn. We can actually smother mate him if there's a rook there. That's sweet. Okay, let's see. If we trade queens, do we get anything for that? Or is it better to keep the pieces on the board? Because if we takes, yes, we're a piece up because he only has 2, and we have 3. But he does have this here, which really isn't going anywhere, and we can attack it multitude of different times. This knight covers there, that's covered. We can always push that, and the bishop protects there. And if we retreat back, now that I look at it, he can actually win our bishop, so it's a forced take. You have to sometimes spot these. You may not want to take it, but then after he takes here, we just retreat our bishop. Let's see, where would we want to place it? I'd probably place it there, because then it stops the infiltration of this pawn coming down. There is that sitch though. We could play that. We could play there, and that solves that whole problem of there, and his rook is basically trapped almost. So, okay. Well, had to go through that in my head. I wanted to see if everything was correct. Let's see. Knight CD4, Queen D7, Pawn A4. He went E5 attacking, but that also opens up this long diagonal here. So let's see if we can. Yeah, yeah. So it opens that up for a pin. I mean, a pin skewer also. Rotates queen, rotates. Okay. I gotta go back again. I gotta see it 'cause I'm not seeing it. So let me see here, 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 here. See this pin. I gotta. How could we take advantage of that pin? Maybe Queen B3. I was thinking Knight takes E6, and then if Queen takes, Rook takes, and then we have this threat of. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, because you can't take there because of this fork. And bye-bye, peace. And there's times when you're learning and you play a game and you're like, really, I spent all this time, and then it's like, how come I feel like I'm not winning? Those are the times that try as a chess player to say, do I really want to do it? And it's the growing part in our life. Like, trust me, I didn't get this type of learning without a great strife in my life. You like, I think what somebody says is, if it comes easy, it can leave easy, but if you work hard for it, then you respect it a lot more. That's that's what I motto that I sometimes live by, because it's what the it's what the Lord has taught me about a lot of stuff. So you know what, life's not easy, but trust me, when you get that, you get that shot, and you went through all the strife to get there, you'll respect it. Trust me. Bobby Fischer was like that. Think of everything that he had to go through to get to be the world champion. He had to go through a lot of other players to get to Boris Spassky. And even when he got to the position where he could, they were afraid to have him play Boris. And so that was the most interesting thing about that. He did the I forgot the name on game 3. He did I think it was Son of Sorrow. Don't quote me on that. I believe that's the move sequence that he beat Boris with on game 3. So, and think about, Bobby started out in poverty. So if somebody can just start out like that and they can rise in the ratings to become world champion, we could do it too. That's basically what I'm trying to say, is that we have what it takes, guys. Okay, here. Okay, now he's outposted his knight. Oh boy, this is a messy position here, guys. Okay, if we play bishop takes knight, pawn takes. Because we can't leave that bishop, we can't leave that knight there. That knight is a really problem piece. Oops, come on. There we go. I gotta make sure I was back there. Okay. Okay, knight takes f5. Pawn, which pawn would take? Let's just say bishop takes f5. Takes f5. Takes f5. This. Huh. Wow, this is a. This is interesting. A 1800. I mean, I'm not surprised that a 2000 level player can spot this, but wow, it's a 3 minute, and then 4 seconds added on. So this was a blitz rated one. Wow. Let's see. Okay, let's take advantage of that. Takes there. I'm going for the take, because that was the best that I can see. Now let's take and see what we got here now for the rest. We have bishop b4. Trying to see, is there anything better? Is there any check? Remember, we gotta look for checks, captures, forks, pins, or skewers. Let's see. Bishop b4 pins the knight to the. If we play bishop b4, pins the knight to the rook. I'd go with that. Nope, I was wrong. Okay. Oh man. Oh, double attack. Why didn't I see that? Because when he moves there, it was right there. Right there. We'd worked so hard. I'm thinking check. Check on a8. King comes up. Rook takes. There. Here. this. Wait a second. What am I doing? I need to... Let's try to figure it out without having gone through it. That's funny. Oh, check. Okay. Okay. Okay, after this. Oh, wow. Give me a break. Whoa. So that guards everything. Then if there's a check, we can just move here. I don't think there's any way to get out of that. I think that might be a perpetual. That's peculiar for sure. Endgame, you gotta love the endgames for sure. Oh, what was the solution to the last puzzle? Oh, it was the queen slid over. I think the knight was, let me see. The structure was like this. There's pawns here, here, here. And so the knight was right here. I think, no, it's right here, sorry. The knight was right here as white's knight, and then the queen came and guarded the knight that was here. Oh, that was, oh, is there any way you could go back to find out which ones to see if you can do can you go back and do the prior puzzle? Because if it was kind of, it was interesting because the structure was very, very interesting. And if the knight ever tried to protect the king, let's say the knight was here, the queen was here. Queen here, knight here. You can click on, oh, that's right. I can't believe I forgot that. Yep, that's right. Let's go back. Come on. Oops, wrong. It's this. Come on, back one. There we go. Alright, here. Okay. I think that's perpetual. Let me see. If it goes here, there. Oh, that's right. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see that. The queen is protected by the pawn. So it can't take because it take. Okay, go figure. That's it. Okay. Takes. All right. Oh, why was the queen? Alright, let's go back. Okay. Well, it's because if let's say he moves, we'll just give the queen a move. We'll just say here because the idea is the check here. Because if the king ever came here, now you have an idea of something similar to that. Yeah, and then here, and all of that lovely problems that go along with it. It's also good. It protects. It also, the queen is protected as well by the pawn. Let's see, let's go back because it is important to actually see why that is. Because now if there's a check here, 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 and then here, now you can intercept, and the queen is protected by the pawn, so the interception works. No more checks, and everything's safe. That's why. And that's a good one to go over big time. I think it is. Let's see here. Now this is the end game. We got to get back in. I'll have to start the end game session again. We're gonna have to do some more end games. Those are fun to learn from. Let me see here. I'm thinking about trying to get here and here. The only sitch though is if I don't push this pawn, he'll get here. But I don't have to worry about that because I have two connected pawns, and they're far enough down the path that it's unstoppable. That one's going to end up becoming a queen. Yeah. Okay, let's see, because we have to stop that pawn. See, if we push here, say he takes, we drop our knight right there. And then if we bring our rook over here, we push the pawn, and then the rook has to come back. And then we can start this. Nope. Okay. Is it here? Oh, wow. Okay, push. Okay. I'll do one more after this one, and then got some work I have to finish up before bed. But I gotta get on and talk with you guys, so that's what I want to do. Even if it takes a little bit more time to get the work done, I'm not worried. Let's see, here. Okay, we're okay if we play. Oops, sorry. Rook takes, knight takes. If rotates rook, queen takes. Queen takes. Okay, rotates rook, queen takes. Oops. Rotates rook, queen takes, rook. Queen takes, knight takes. Yeah, that's it. There you go. One more. Boy, I'd love to play here. That could work, though. No? Yeah, actually, except that does. If we play knight here, that attacks the queen. Rook takes. Queen takes. Check. Nope, I don't think that worked. Well, interesting. I think better is actually the knight to c1. Yeah, that actually wins the queen. There we go. Okay. With that, guys, I gotta log off. I appreciate that y'all got on and helped out. It really helped. I moved before I read, and you guys were right on all of the stuff that I did. I was like, I can't believe it. I had looked for forex skewers and everything. So I appreciate you guys writing in, helping. So always feel welcome to do that. Okay, guys. This is about all of us. Okay. With that, guys, as Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus, and as I say,